KOOKS by David Bowie, especially for Rosie, but for anybody. It starts on D major, which is string 1 fret 2, string 2 fret 3 and string 3 fret 2. And the right hand rhythm, pretty much the same throughout, is a shuffle that goes as follows: 1, 2 and 1, 2, or you could count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or just do it by feel. D major, first chord, string 1 fret 2, string 2 fret 3, string 3 fret 2, string 4, open. Next chord needed is D sus4. There, little finger down on string 1 fret 3. Put it down and try to follow the tune, the vocal. Will you stay in our love story? It's not terribly strict, but it's pretty close. Next chord, if you stay, D7. If you stay, it's going to be D7 sus4 in a moment. D7 is string 1 fret 2, string 2 fret 1, string 3 fret 2 and string 4 open. Put the little finger down on string 1 fret 3 gives you the suspension there, so D7 sus4. Same idea as with the D. Listen to the vocal and you'll know when to put the little finger on and off. If you stay, you won't be sorry. You don't have to put the sus4s in. Without them, it sounds like this. Will you stay in our lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry. So you're not losing out massively if you don't put them in. Because we believe in you. C major, string 2 fret 1, string 4 fret 2 and string 5 fret 3. Don't play string 6 because we believe in you. School assembly, I used to learn songs like everybody else by learning the words and the tune and do it one line at a time. Then put 2 lines together, get them really good, and then move on to the next. And I recommend that personally. It helps you to glue the chords together, slows you down at the beginning, but that's okay because you're going to be slow at the beginning learning it anyway, most of us. We believe in you. Soon you'll grow, A minor, string 2 fret 1, string 4 fret 2, string 3 fret 2, no 6th string. Soon you'll grow, back to D major. Let me just stick that little finger out of the way so you can see the chord a bit clearer. So keep repeating A minor D. So take a chance with a couple of kooks. Hung up on romancing is hung up, A minor, on romancing is F and C. C we've done. F, without any bar-aying, it's string 2 fret 1, string 3 fret 2 and string 4 fret 3. If you can manage to lean your first finger back onto string 1 fret 1, great, but it's not a terrible crime to practice the F chord with an open E to give it F major 7. You can just make your strumming a little smaller, or you could lean the first finger back slightly so the pad is touching string 1. And that will give you a little bit of practice at control. Anything's better than nothing, isn't it? Romancing. Notice the connection between F major and C major. String 2 fret 1 stays on. The other 2 fingers stay in the same alignment and move across 1 string each. So it's worth remembering when a chord, or noting when a chord has a common finger. It helps an awful lot. Romancing. D. This is the little episode connecting the verse. I'm imitating the trumpet line a little bit, and the vocal, will you stay in a lover's story. The next bit though, if you stay, you won't be sorry. It's, unless you've got an enormous hand, and I don't, I can't possibly play without releasing something or losing something, so I don't bother. So you can either play or something very similar, and then don't bother anything on the A minor, or on the A minor you can try to imitate the vocal a little bit by putting your little finger down on string 1 fret 2, and the tune is, and try to fit that in time with your strumming. You'll come close to it. The more you listen to the song, you stay, you won't be sorry. You'll be able to move your little finger in time with the vocal, I think. Otherwise, just don't do it. Next, verse. We bought a lot of things to keep you warm and dry. It's D major again. Bought a lot of things to keep you, then A major, string 2 fret 2, string 3 fret 2, string 4 fret 2. Do remember you can rewind all of this or pause it. No 6th string, just keep the rhythm the same. Down, down, up. So we bought a lot of things to keep you warm and dry. Repeat, and a funny little crib on which the paint won't dry. Next is from D to G. I bought you a pair of shoes. So on pair of shoes, but on the word pair, we change to G. String 1 fret 3, string 5 fret 2, and string 6 fret 3. 6 string chord, pair of shoes. Repeat from D to G. A trumpet you can blow, and a book of rules. From D to A this time, on what to say when people pick on you, because if you stay with us, you're gonna be pretty kooky too. I would imagine there's an A7 there. I'll just play the track. Here it comes. Yeah, I don't know if you heard it right at the end there, because if you stay with us, you're gonna be pretty cookie too. So putting on string 1 fret 3 turns the A major chord into a dominant chord, into A7, as most guitar players call it. And there isn't anything new to say about the song, apart from at the end of verse 2, if you want to copy David Bowie more closely, you have to modulate up. So the second verse, if you ever have to go to school, remember how they messed up this old fool. So that's from D to A, D to A, then D to G, D to G. Don't pick fights with the bullies or the cads. Repeat D, G, because I'm not much cop at punching other people's dads. Then it's D from D to A. And if the homework brings you down, well, just throw it on the fire and take the car downtown. Then, final chorus, E. String 3 fret 1, guitar's gone out of tune. String 5 fret 2, string 4 fret 2. Will you stay in our lover's story? E7, string 2 fret 3, added onto the E chord. If you stay, you won't be sorry, because D, we believe in you. And then we have B minor to E. Simplest B minor, and it's still pretty good, is string 1 fret 2, string 2 fret 3, and string 3 fret 4, and an open 4th string. Soon you'll grow over to E major, B minor E. So take a chance, B minor again, with a couple couple of kooks. Hung up and row G, man, D, sin, roman, sin. And that's it. You don't have to change up. It still sounds amazing if you don't, but there they are. You notice how the downstrokes are the most important thing. I mean, you really could just do downs for the whole thing when you're practicing and learning the song. That works really well, because that way you can work out what syllable, what word and what syllable go with what downstroke, and where you strum without a word. Will you stay in our lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry, because we... Remember that you can slow it down on YouTube or whatever you're listening to on. The downstroke, keeping the beat and synchronizing your voice with the hand is asking a lot. So you could do it as a separate thing. For example, you could play the track like here. I'm going to mute the strings, touch lightly, don't squeeze. And this is an example. Let me just drop in anywhere. So that's one thing you can do. Go through the whole song, just strumming. Another thing you can do is develop from the downs to small, big, or soft, loud. To get loud on strumming, move your hand faster. And you can hear already that it's very, very close to the actual strumming pattern. Will you stay in a... Let's try it. Will you stay in a lover's story? Works great, doesn't it? So because the voice is singing to a shuffle rhythm anyway, da 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 da, you don't have to do it on the guitar. Will you stay? You know, you can drop it in and drop it out as you wish. So as I say, I recommend just strumming along to the track, just using downs, and this will emphasize the importance of downstrokes and how they're the things that matter the most. One more thing, the upstrokes are small affairs. If I can just lean back slightly so you can see the guitar better. Watch the upstroke. It's only touching a couple of strings. It doesn't matter whether it's strings 1, 2, 2 or 3. The principle is the same. You hardly ever do a complete upstroke. It sounds unusual, and it's an effect or a feature for certain songs. When you're starting Welcome to the Machine, for example, that's exactly what you need. Make sure you can hear every individual string, but usually we want strums to sound like 6, 5, 4, 3 voices playing at once or singing at once. Anything else to tell you? No, so as I say, do the basic strumming to the track, then try to sing along to it, just sing along to it, then just try speaking along to it to get the feel of the rhythm. And that will help for those of us who, anybody who doesn't like singing or feels nervous about their voice. It will get you into the idea of it, because after all, the distinction between speaking musically with a lot of up and down and singing, it's not very great, is it? You can hear how I'm ever so close to actually singing. Will you stay in a lover's story? Will you stay in a lover's story? So this could help an awful lot. So singing along, speaking along to the track, and then strumming and speaking. Will you stay in a lover's story? Then trying to sing to it. Will you stay in a lover's story? And all this will help you to establish a mechanical right hand, a regular right hand, to help you not have to keep thinking about it. And then the next step is to do this shuffle. When you feel like it, will you stay in our love, and so on. And then put the chords on. Don't think there's anything more to tell you, and I hope that helped. Oh, I'm supposed to say, of course, if you liked this, if it was useful for you, please subscribe and like, and most especially share it. And give me some suggestions for more songs to do. I've enjoyed getting back in the saddle. I haven't been playing for ages. My voice is back. I did a fantastic cover of a Bruce Springsteen song of the week, and then I did last night, and it was over sung by me. So lesson learnt there. I'm playing at Prestine tonight, and I hope it goes really well, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. See you.